Myanmar, the neighboring country of India, has been a peaceful country, but in last decade, lots of unrest due to army coup and rise of independent rebel groups has crushed the peace in this region. The junta military, which took charge of the country in 2021 through a coup, was backed by CCP of China. This was orchestrated by China because previous councillors or head of Democratic Party of Myanmar, Aung San Suu Kyi, was not fulfilling China's interest. This instability provided opportunity to all big powers of world to intrude into this county and support different rebel groups to establish their influence and have a geopolitical foothold. The question is why Myanmar is important for big powers like USA, Russia, India, and China. For USA, which has many military bases across the world, wants a foothold here to exert pressure on China and India and to suppress their progress. Also, use the proxy groups to create unrest and ignite separatism in this region so that they can make China and India unstable. For China, it's a land gateway to Indian Ocean or Bay of Bengal, through which they can transport oil using pipeline and other necessary items through train to western part of China. In addition, China supplies arms to different rebel groups in this region, so that these can attack India and bleed India's northeastern states. For Russia, Myanmar is an important arms importer. Most of Myanmar's arms and jets are imported from Russia, and Myanmar's junta army has good relation with Russia. So Russia's business interest makes it an important player in this region. For India, Myanmar is the easternmost neighbor, having 1,600-kilometer-plus border, and India always supported a peaceful, democratically elected GOVT in that country. Moreover, in line with India's Act East policy, India is constructing a road project from Mizoram to Sitwe port in Myanmar, which will help both the countries to develop the underdeveloped regions. In addition to that, Kukis in Manipur and Mizos in Mizoram has ethnic, historical, and cultural relation with people in neighboring Myanmar's states. Considering northeastern states of India does not have direct sea connection, Myanmar's port could have been a gateway to sea, which could have attracted lots of business revenue for Myanmar and commodity import-export opportunity. In Myanmar's Rakhine state, the Rohingya Muslims, which have illegally moved from Bangladesh and settled there in last many decades, created an arms rebellion against Buddhist natives of the state. As a result, Myanmar Army and Arakan Army has launched military operation to decimate the Rohingya militant group, which resulted in a big exodus of Rohingya refugees to Bangladesh. Most Rohingya remain in refugee camps in Bangladesh or in internally displaced camps in Myanmar, and some are illegally entering India. In summary, the Myanmar unrest and Rohingya crisis has spilled over into India, creating a complex mix of challenges. Thanks for watching.